So I was a little silly and I forgot to record the first session and a little bit of the second session. So this is just going to be a quick recap for y'all so you aren't confused about the characters or whatever. Okay? And also keep in mind that this is my first D&D game ever, and the DM is my best friend, and she's only DM'd a couple times, so some of the rules might not be followed to a T, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. So I don't remember what all went down. We did not take notes. We seem to never take notes. It's all just brain remembrance. We have our friend Jace's character Delta. She is a water elemental paladin. We kind of homebrewed her into the game. We kind of referenced her to be like a water genasi, but she's actually made of water. So she's pretty chill in the like first session, like the level head. But I feel like she turned more like neutral later on. Y'all will see that in future videos. Artemis is my character. She's a light-footed halfling druid, and she is also a haunted one. She has some anger issues, and I have a joke where she says would to anyone she finds attractive. She is a haunted one. She has a ghost. It's not really an evil like spirit like tormenting her. It's more of an annoying rich person. He is a high elf named Hawk. Hawk isn't able to be seen by anybody except Artemis. So a lot of the times she'll just like scream up at the sky, and that gets her into a lot of trouble because she can't help but like tell him to shut the fuck up or whatever, because he thinks he's better than everybody. Why she is haunted is unknown to the rest of the party, I believe, so maybe eventually y'all will hear that in the campaign. We will see. Fabian started off as a NPC that my DM put for fanfare into the campaign. Later, my friend Sly picks up the character, but he is actually giving the character back to make his own character because Fabian was not made to fight. But yeah, he is the carriage driver. Artemis and him do not like each other. But Fabian is a wood elf, I believe. Delta and Artemis meet at outside of an inn that also has like a tavern inside. I don't exactly remember how they meet, but it was very awkward, I can say. Artemis ends up inviting her in for a drink after they visit a graveyard for some reason and find like one zombie that has like a dead body that has come back alive, a zombie. They deal with that, or at least they thought they dealt with it. They go back to the inn. Artemis buys Delta a drink. We find out that Delta's a lightweight because she's made out of water. And then a horde of zombies end up attacking the town while Delta is drunk. And they are horrible at attacking things. So, whenever my friend helped me make Artemis's character sheet, we didn't roll for stats like you're supposed to. She made me like pick numbers 16 through whatever. I don't know. It was on D&D Beyond. So since we did that, Artemis is extremely bad at accuracy. And whenever I made this character, I made her thinking she is like a pro with a bow. So her weapon of choice is a bow. But she ends up missing like most of, if not all of, her shots. It's horrible. She's like the worst ever to hit, and it's just because I roll bad. It's not her fault. I just roll horribly. We managed to defeat the zombies. So after that battle, after we get paid for helping by the mayor, we go into the woods looking for more zombies, and Artemis comes across a large wolf, and she has good like animal handler points. Artemis ends up following this wolf to a cave of sorts, but only she can get in because the hole is very small to enter. But basically she finds like a nest of wolves. The wolf she just saw is dead. All the wolves are dead except this one wolf pup. She cries over the dead wolves and adopts this wolf. We call him Wolfie, but his actual name is Nugget, but we call him Wolfie. So I think that's his name now, is just Wolfie. In session 2, they go to a abandoned mansion a little out of town. That's when they meet Fabian, the cab driver, or carriage driver. I think Delta was trying to figure out what started the zombie uprising, and the clues we managed to find or hear of led us to this mansion. We end up separating to look around. Delta like goes inside the mansion, and Artemis looks outside with the wolf. Both get tricked, hearing the other's voice mimicked inside of the mansion. Eventually, they both end up down in the basement, and they fight this ghost lady, and Artemis gets possessed because she's like standing in this like magic circle thing, and luckily she misses all her shots again, so Delta doesn't have to worry about damage. After the fight, we manage to find this weird man, which is where the recording starts, is after we've like captured this crazy man. But he is the one that like raised the dead. I apologize for like the audio. I was using a headset to record, so the audio is pretty bad, but I did try to have it where I don't get as loud. I had to turn down a lot of it in the editing because I screamed and peaked really, really horribly. I am so sorry.
Okay, so I'm free. Am I like loopy at all, or am I like completely good?
You're kind of tired from all the physical exertion and missing.
Wonderful.
But besides that, you're fine.
Okay. And can I see where Delta is?
Mhm.
Okay. I just go over to them, and I'm like, I heard everything you said. And also,
listen,
can I chop this guy's head off?
Hold on. We're not going to kill him. We just need the information of what's happening first.
Okay.
I'm sorry for what I said to you. But I'm not wrong.
You're not helping your case. Anyway.
You're right. I should shut up.
Can I threaten this man with my hand axe? Can I threaten this man?
Sure.
To give
go
us
for intimidation.
To give us information. 12.
Yeah, that works.
Wonderful.
So you threaten him with your axe, and he is just shaking, like quivering in his. I was about to say boots, but he doesn't really have boots. He is completely shoeless. And he starts like stuttering out some nonsense before getting himself together. And he's like, "The stars, they spoke to me. They gave me the concoction to raise the dead and talk to the spirits of the underworld."
What the fuck are you on?
For real, what are we fucking talking about right now?
What kind of being did you run into for this information?
My God, in the deepest reaches of space, he spoke to me in dreams while I was concocting some of my most powerful and potent chemicals.
Why the fuck did you follow him? Why
Why
did you
would
do
I
what he
not?
said?
It was
I-
a divine decree.
How can you say that it was when it could have been some fucking random ass being in your dreams being like, yeah, go kill these people? Because you
only
harmed
believe
so
that
many.
'cause you're a non-believer.
No, because you harmed people. I'm not trying to not believe. You're valid as fuck, but you fucking harmed people. It's not my fault for that.
He is kind of like shaking, like, oh, like a frail old man. And before like long, like he gave one last effort to try and hurt you guys.
I have a fucking axe to his neck. I don't know how much he can do.
Yeah, I also am pretty sure I'm stepping on him and holding his wrist down still.
So he misses.
I would assume.
Good.
A nat 1.
Mhm.
Oh.
And yeah, his magic, his calling to the Eldritch Lords, it quickly fizzles out.
Wonderful.
And instead of hitting you guys, he hits himself.
Oh god.
And he ends up passing out.
Great.
Well, Delta's just gonna pick him up and carry him.
Probably a good idea.
Yep. She's also gonna put the shackles on him again.
And since he is passed out, the lights or the candles in the room light as if something that had been suppressing them was lifted, and the room is aglow with a soft candlelight. And you can now clearly see that the room was quite large. Lining the walls are different ingredients and pots of boiling brews, and in the middle of the floor is that same demonic circle, but you can see more detail of it now, and how just the sheer darkness emanating from it.
Is it like engraved or is it like stuff?
Oh no, it's painted on.
Okay, so okay.
With blood.
Oh, great. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, I'm gonna set the body down, and then I'm going to apologize, and then use shape water to you know, make like a handful. Make an orb of water, and just then start using it to clean up the blood, or at least make the make it harder to
circle that kind of disappeared.
Yeah, wash it away basically.
All right. As you do that, the ghost from before momentarily returns and mouths "thank you" before vanishing once more.
Aw, of course.
Artemis just kicks
and also,
the guy. Just
Oh my
because she
God.
can.
You hear like tiny barks, and you
My
realize
baby.
the puppy is running down the stairs towards you guys.
My baby!
Though It does that thing like kittens do, where it like trips and like flops down.
No!
No.
I go to my puppy. I'm like, are you okay?
It seems alright.
Beautiful. I give it some pets. It deserves the pets.
Mm-hmm. And that is Act 1. You guys get to level up. Yippee!
Oh shit.
So you have a whole mansion that seems to be safe now. Unconscious evil warlock. And puppy.
Yes, my baby.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to explore the mansion some more? You want to go outside? You want to go back?
I am going to bring the body to the carriage or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have
I'm just
to
gonna, like-
pay for his body?
Nah. It's fine. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm walking over to what is his name?
Fabian.
Yes, Fabian. Or Fabian. I walk over to Fabian and I just like drop the fucking body on the ground. Like, don't mind him. If he wakes up, I will knock him out. I will be back though. And then I turn back around and then wait, hold on. Okay, I'm at half health. I seem okay, but like there's a little bit of something on me, probably blood. I don't know. It's a little bit noticeable that I'm not as okay as I left the carriage earlier.
Fabian is just staring dumbfounded, just like, I'm not paid enough for this.
I mean, I did give him a gold coin, so
That's true, but it takes a moment for him to like just get used to the fact there is just a guy here now. And it's like, all right, whatever, man. Just get back before nightfall. I gotta go.
fair.
By then.
It'll only take a few minutes. I go back over to Artemis and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna search the grounds. You go back to what is it called? The carriage. Go to the carriage with your dog. I'm just gonna take a quick glance around to see if there's anything, just in case.
She just takes her doggy to the carriage, and kicks the guy again.
Oh my god.
The body. Just kicks the body again.
Jesus Christ, dude.
She's
Fabian's
very
just
angry.
Watching, like, okay.
She's like, you're lucky I'm not kicking you.
Like, Jesus. And he just has his hands up.
So Delta's going to just take a quick glance around the inside and the outside to see if there's anything she missed or if there's any bad vibes.
Like inside and outside, you said?
Mhm.
Okay. As you search around the premises, and this takes a while, you find a few locked doors and a master bedroom with 2 large chests that are locked.
Can I stab it with my trident?
Stab which one, the left or the right?
The left.
All right. Flip a coin, or yeah, flip a coin.
Okay. Do I get to pick or no?
No.
And we got tails.
Oh, okay. You thunk your trident into the creaky old wood, and nothing happens. But the latch is now broken, and you are allowed to open it.
I open it.
All right. As you open it, the second chest suddenly bursts to life and tries to bite you.
Wonderful.
Roll for initiative.
Oh!
Should have took Artemis with you, probably.
Not 11. It's fine.
12.
Oh my god, it's
Mimic
fine.
goes first. Yeah, it tries to bite you. Does 11 hit?
No.
Okay, no. It tries to bite you, but it's a little uncoordinated, and it falls over to the side, and doesn't manage to bite you.
6, so it's a mimic. I'm just gonna fucking pick it up. I'm like,
Pick it
cool,
up.
new pet.
Okay, roll for strength.
Oh, that's a 22.
Okay, it's gonna try to get out of your grasp.
I don't think you'll be
Oh,
able to.
It just barely. It got 21.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you managed to pick it up. It is quite heavy. And it very much tries to wiggle out of your hands, but you still keep a firm grasp on it.
Okay. I am treating it like a baby by hushing it and like petting its head and like rocking it. I'm like, shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're friends now.
Roll charisma. And I'm going to make it a high roll.
17.
Oh my god, it works.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. As you're just shushing it and rocking it, you do lull it into a more calm state, and it gets sleepy.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. There's no way I actually. Oh my god. Okay.
Bro!
6. So I just have a sleeping mimic chest. I'm just gonna start walking downstairs with it in my hand.
Wonderful.
I'm just gonna hold on to it, and I like walk up to Fabian, and I'm like, so you don't mind this, right?
Fabian's like, fuck no! What are you on? Get that thing out of here!
I pull out a gold coin.
He looks like he's about to yell at you some more, but he hesitates, he like stops and puts a hand to his mouth like fine, but if he breaks anything, I'm kicking both of you out into the forest.
That's fair. I promise it won't. If it does, I'm going to make sure it goes through eternal fucking hell by my own hands. And I'm making sure that the mimic can hear this in its sleep.
No. Fabian is very satisfied with this promise. The mimic is just nervous sweating in its sleep. And he takes the gold coin.
Cool. I also give him 5 silver.
Okay, he is definitely sweetened up with the money.
Cool. I get on. Okay. So I put the mimic on my lap. No, I put the body on my lap, and then I put the mimic on top. But I make sure that the guy can breathe. But like he's essentially trapped. He cannot escape.
No, you know, I'm gonna have you roll for dexterity with that one.
Fair. 19.
God damn it, man. You're making this so easy. But yeah, it works out very well. The warlock can breathe just fine, and the mimic seems pretty happy with its new cushion.
So I have him laying chest first. His face is able to get air, but like, and the mimic is just resting on top of him.
So he's like laying on you like he was gonna get a spanking, kind of.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
No way.
Okay, are we just turning this guy in then?
Yep.
The mayor's gonna be very mad at this because I broke his window.
Oh my god.
And basically
the
assaulted
mayor's fine.
Because he's broke.
But yeah, is that what you want to tell him?
We may or may not get arrested.
Fabian, after you guys load up into the carriage, he whips the little holsters, or what are they called? The thingies. You know what I'm talking about. He whips the things, and the carriage starts to move. And as time passes, they go over the rough patch again.
Lovely.
And he curses much louder this time around when the carriage bumps really hard. And by the time you guys make it back to the town, it's nightfall.
Artemis is gonna give him like 1 extra gold piece, just for the trouble. And she is gonna get out with her little pup and help Delta get the rest of the shit out of the fucking carriage. And she's also like, why the fuck are we keeping a mimic as a pet?
Well, you get a dog, I get a mimic. I think it's fair.
Okay, as long as it doesn't bite me, because I will kill
it's
it.
Fine. No, it's fine. I will train it.
Okay.
I look at the mimic and intimidate it.
Roll for intimidation.
12.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Every time, man! I even put it really high this time. It said, like, 11, and it's just, I can't win. I can't do it. But yeah. Yeah, you intimidate the mimic pretty well.
Hell yeah.
And it's just like, it is just keeping its mouth shut. Like, firmly shut, and looks like a normal chest again.
I pat its head like a good mimic. And then I put the mimic on one shoulder and then the guy on the other shoulder.
Oh, strong. Okay. Roll for strength on that one.
19.
Oh, yeah, you can manage that. You're quite strong in this crime.
Yes, sir. And then I just immediately start walking towards the mayor's office.
Okay. Artemis is gonna follow them, but a little ways back, just in case she needs to run for it.
Fair.
As you guys enter, the window had been cleaned up, but it was still quite broken. And instead of there being 2 guards, there's only 1.
Oh, rip. Did he die, or is he just, because we did...
He's probably being under medical treatment. I drop the body onto the floor, and I say, well, I found the person who cursed the town and the Lord's house.
The mayor, it, like, kind of, like, cuts you off towards the end of that, and it's like, you know, I'm starting to think that the real curse was you 2 all along.
You know, I didn't ask to be your savior or whatever. I just happened to be here, okay?
Well, can you happen to skip town?
I am thinking about it very soon, yes.
And he is just like, he's like very done, but he looks at the warlock and is like, well, all can be forgiven if you just hand over the warlock and I'll do the paperwork.
I just like drag the guy over to the guard.
Yeah,
I would have kicked him over, but that's like disrespectful.
It's not like I've been kicking him this entire time.
He's just bruised black and blue at this point. But yeah, the guard that you gave you put the warlock near is giving you the stinkiest of eyes.
If you don't stop giving me that look, I'll give you a reason to have a black eye.
Yeah, well, let's see if you really can best me this time.
I mean,
that was only a day ago. Do
she
you really want the fight?
She healed your friend, my guy. We're not looking for trouble.
Yeah, well, they hurt him in the first place.
I healed him after.
You aren't worth my trouble.
You can
Just
blame
pay
your
me
boss.
5 gold. Pay me 5 gold and we'll be on our way. Your troubles are over
Like
after
he
this,
has
guys.
any money.
After you do whatever you want with this guy. Oh, I'm fully aware.
The mayor is like visibly sweating, and he is just like trying to pull like a confident front, and he's like, I think it's probably best you keep the druid then, or keep the warlock, and we can all just be cordial.
Oh god.
I walk over to him with my trident.
No,
very tall,
no.
and I'm intimidating him by looking down, and I'm like, you can't pay the fee.
You roll intimidation.
That's a 9.
Oh, no.
He's not very intimidated. He's kind of just like, ha ha, very nice try, but I think that you're just trying to cover up the fact that you didn't do any of the work, did you? I bet you just sat around and waited for the rest of the guards to kill off all the zombies for themselves. And Hawk is kind of leaning towards
him by the collar and yank him close.
I'm sorry, what did Hawk do?
Hawk is kind of like leaning close to Artemis and is like, you know, that's basically what you did.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch! She's just screaming at the fucking nothingness.
The mayor takes that very offense and has the guard. He's like, guard, if you really want to prove yourself, now would be a really great time. And the guard like immediately gets ready, like, nah, I got you this time. Oh, you can see like a blaze in his eye, and he's not the same as before.
I believe it. Can I try to get Delta to like come with me back outside? Like, can we go, please? Just tugs on their sleeve or whatever the hell you're wearing. Yeah, it's like, can we go? I don't want to get embarrass myself anymore today.
No. Believe that there is an injustice here with this mayor.
God.
So I will deal with it swiftly. If you would like to step out, you may.
Oh god, she does. She takes her fucking wolf and leaves. Like, good luck. Cool. I'm not dealing with this today.
Can I use mimic in battle?
I want you to roll charisma to try and convince it to like help you.
That's an 11.
It's hesitant, but it will help you.
Cool.
Where is it? On your shoulder right now?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
Alright, it's just waiting for you to tell it what to do.
Keep the mayor down while I deal with the guard.
The moment that you say this, the mimic suddenly, like, comes to life once more and launches itself.
Oh my god.
The mayor getting his head and shoulders stuck inside its maw, and the mayor is just muffled screaming into the mimic.
Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna use the blunt end of the trident to like go for his stomach to knock the wind out of him.
Roll for strength.
That's a 10.
Yeah,
Thank god that was not a 1.
I thought that was a 1, but it's a 7. You managed to hit them in the stomach, and it does wind him, but because of his renewed energy, it does not knock him down.
Unfortunate.
He is wheezing though.
Wonderful.
Oh, does Artemis want to be part of this fight? I think
she walked the fuck out. She's just strolling around town right now.
He is going to use his spear to attack you.
16 does not hit.
He tries to stab you but misses. But because of his renowned, like his newly awakened determination, he decides to try again. So he gets like 2 turns.
Okay.
9, so he misses once more. He tries to stab you, but you parry it right before he manages to hit you with your trident.
I'm going to aim with the blunt end of my trident, like the side of his face, to disorient him. 13.
Yep, that works.
Sick.
You manage to disorient him, and he like stumbles back, and because he is like he's just dizzy now. You get another try.
I'm gonna shove him to the ground. 22.
Oh my god. Okay, you just so easily as you picked up the mimic and the warlock, you just shove him down like a little kid.
Oh my
Or
God.
like Artemis.
What the fuck?
And he just ends up sprawled on the ground. Going to pick up his spear and try again. Does 20 hit?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay.
I just realized I should have asked for a short rest during the travel.
We should have done that.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
fine.
He does 2 damage.
That's fine.
He just like instead of stabbing you anywhere vital, he just nicks you in the arm.
I am going to grab and then yank his spear away. I'm just trying to get it out of his grasp.
Okay, that's strength then.
9.
No.
Fair.
You grab onto it, but he pulls back like harder than you do, and you let go. He kind of like he gets into like this flurry of like just trying to hit you, and he's so uncoordinated that you just manage to either sidestep or just parry the weapon away.
I'm gonna punch his face.
Okay.
16.
Oh, you hit him. Yep.
4.
Okay. You punch him in the face, and he quickly develops a large bruise on his cheek, and he's just like clutching at it as he like steps back, like, oh, ow. And he it's just he's having a bad day.
I'm just gonna tell him, like, do you really want to continue this fight? I can easily hurt you, but yet I'm not. So either back down and stop serving that shitty ass mayor, or continue fighting and die for him.
Go ahead and roll for intimidation.
Oh,
Yeah, it works.
cool. Thank God.
He thinks about it, and he's like, is it really worth it? I mean, my friend is hurt, and you're clearly way more powerful than he is. And what has the mayor ever done to him for him? And so he's just like, you know what? I quit. And he drops his spear and his shield, and he just walks away with his hands up like, nope, no more. And the mayor is still just muffled screams, and the mimic is still just gnawing on his head.
I'm gonna look at the mimic and like, I probably shouldn't allow this, but if you're hungry, feel free to eat up. Just don't make a mess.
Oh no.
The mimic is very happy about this and ends up just swallowing the mayor whole.
Rip.
And shuts like very satisfied with a click.
I stare at the chest like, oh, great. Anyways, so, and then I just start scavenging around for money.
You're not gonna find much.
You look around, you do find 1 or 2 little trinkets hidden away, but no money.
Oh, what kind of trinkets?
Try perception check.
7.
All you know is that there's just a gold ring with like a little gem of some sort, but that is all.
I pocket that, and then I walk out. That is my form of payment. I'm not gonna take anything else.
Fabian actually greets you when you get outside, as his carriage is still there, and he's just eating a snack at the moment. He's like, hey, why all the screaming, man?
Oh, you no longer have a mayor. And I pat the chest beside me.
He just slowly puts his hand to his face, contemplating life. It's like, is this really worth it? Is this really worth it? But then he like, you see a wave of calm wash over him. He's like, and he whispers something under his breath that sounds strangely close to "think of the money," and
Oh my god.
and he's like, "Do you guys need a way out of town or something?"
I'm gonna first glance around for Artemis.
She is nowhere to be seen.
Jump cut to where Artemis is.
I think there was a store, correct?
A general store, yes.
What do they sell there?
You'd have to go there and see.
Just wasting time while she waits for Delta to do their business.
The store owner is kind of like this very curvy woman. She is
Definitely
like
would.
dressed in a very modest, loose-fitted clothing, and she looks like almost the embodiment of summer itself. She has like dark tan skin and freckles over her face, like a bright like brown hair, and she like greets you with a wave like, "Hey, what can I get you?"
I'm just looking around right now. Do you know any place I could get armor around here?
Armor? Well, you probably want to go to the blacksmith. We should have one in town.
So I'm thinking about getting a blanket and this mirror steel thingy. Don't mind me. Anyway, I just buy that and I leave. You said there was a blacksmith?
I think so. There should be one down the street.
Alright, can I just go there and see if there's anything worth buying? I'm probably good.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing.
Alright.
Yeah, I just go back to meet up with the Delta.
She waves at Artemis while her free hand's patting the chest. It was like, "Would you like to leave town?" I'm going to, and I wanted to wait to see if you wanted to join.
Most definitely. Thank you for waiting. How much do I need to pay this man?
As you ask him, he kind of looks smug. He's like, "I think I'll give you guys a discount." And he asks for 1 silver each, but only for the two of you. So it's just 2 silver pieces.
So
Why is he smug? Can I get use perception?
Yeah. Or insight.
you said 1
Oh,
silver
inside?
piece? Okay, I took that out of my
That's a
pocket.
13.
You can kind of feel the smugness as being like, it's less of a, "Ha, I'm better than you," but "Oh yes, I'm being so generous right now."
Of course.
Like, I'm so
Oh my
good at
God.
my job. I can't even believe it.
You know what? I take it, and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, sure. I suppose I can do that. Considering the fact she only has 2 left.
Yeah.
She pays the man and gets on.
Alright, he has you guys like pile into the carriage, and he grips the steer and is like, "Alright, where to?" And he lists off a few places, like, "Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of places you can really go from here, but I know the way to the capital. There's this nice town in the woods somewhere. I know somebody in the mountains, so I can probably take you there too, but it might take a while."
You know someone in the mountains? It
Yeah.
piques my interest a little bit of why.
He mentions like, "Oh yeah, I know somebody in the mountains. My brother lives there. And I think he runs I don't know. He's like captain of some kind of guard. I think he protects his princess or something."
Oh, wonderful.
I raise an eyebrow, but I'm like, all right. I look at Artemis. Where would you like to go?
I'm just looking around for my brother, so I don't really have a destination.
You have an
Fabian
idea
kind
of
of-
where your brother is?
I don't know.
He
Do
kept
I,
it.
Nighty? Do I, Nighty?
Anna, you're supposed to look.
Look where?
Everywhere.
What do you mean?
No, Fabian like cuts in. It's like, hey, if you're looking for somebody, you'll probably find like more. You can probably have a better chance of finding them in the capital.
I mean, I'm good with whatever. Honestly, Nighty, I forgot I was looking for somebody until just now, so you don't judge me.
It's okay.
I mean, this princess lady sounds interesting as well. I don't know how well that will go for us.
I glance at hold on. I glance at my inventory and I take a moment to think about a few things. I'm like, well, I don't have anywhere to be, and if you are I glance her up and down for a moment, a little concerned. If you are sure
Yeah,
about that, I don't mind going.
I'm sure my brother's fine. It's not like it's a life or death situation.
Well, if it is, I would not want to be your sibling.
I think he's fine. He just, left home. We haven't heard from him in a while, so I was just gonna look around.
Would that not be concerning?
No, he disappears quite a lot.
Yeah, letters. Like, I start asking questions about this.
She's very nonchalant, not very worried about it.
Yeah, and that's what has Delta very concerned, but also like very, very concerned for her own safety if this is how she's acting towards her own blood.
That's fair. No, she just explains to you, like, oh yeah, he just randomly disappears sometimes, and then he'll show up, like, 3 years later, like nothing happened, It's very
How long has it been since
normal.
How long has it been since you last saw him then?
I want to say it's been about, like, 5 years, He went sailing.
Sailing. Oh, interesting. I kind of like think about it for a moment. I'm like, for a moment, I think of my past life. I'm like, oh, I could easily have helped if I was still in my last life, but I'm not. So she like sits there for a moment. I'm like, you know what? All right. We'll go to the castle.
Sounds great.
Fabian hears you guys. Like, he was kind of half listening, like in and out, because it's like, personal story. And he is like, all right,
yeah.
mountain it is. He just kind of chooses for you guys.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, that makes
we're
sense.
going to the mountain.